Hey there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build your own powerful point of sale and inventory management system. This is the kind of system that makes running your business simple, fast, and stress-free. Now, let's be honest for a moment. Most business owners face the same headaches every single day. Wrong stock counts, manual billing mistakes, and the worst part, having absolutely no clear idea of your real profit or loss. Sound familiar? Yeah, it usually does. And this is exactly where a proper point of sale system makes a real difference. Whether you run a retail shop, a grocery store, a mobile or electronic shop, a pharmacy, a restaurant or cafe, or even a wholesale or distribution business, honestly, this system works for almost any type of business. It manages your products, your sales, your customers, your expenses, everything in one simple place. No more paper, no more guessing. Everything stays connected. When you purchase stock, it increases. When you make a sale, it decreases. And your profit and loss? Well, that's calculated in real time, automatically. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire system, step by step. Even if you're a complete beginner, don't worry. We'll go through everything together. We'll start by setting up the software, adding products, selling directly from the point of sale screen, managing multiple warehouses, setting up the customer display, and checking profit and loss reports. From start to finish, everything you need to keep your system running smoothly and reliably. So, are you ready to finally take control of your business? All right, let's get started. Now, let's see what you actually need to build your very own powerful point of sale and inventory management system. You're going to need three main things: web hosting, domain name, and the UltimatePOS software. Now, look, if you're not familiar with web hosting or domain names, honestly, don't worry about it. I'll explain everything in really simple terms. First, web hosting. Think of it like this. Web hosting is the service that stores your website's files, like your images, code, and databases, on a server, essentially making your site accessible to the whole world online. Next, the domain name. A domain name is simply what people type into their browser, like google.com, to actually access your website. It's your digital address. And finally, the UltimatePOS software. Now, UltimatePOS is a powerful Laravel system that lets you run your sales and inventory online, managing your products, your stock, your invoices, and your reports, all in one single place.
So to make this whole thing as easy as possible for you, I've actually divided this tutorial into 5 very simple steps. My goal here is to make everything easy to understand. Even if you're a complete beginner, we're going to go through it step by step. And honestly, by the end of this video, your point of sale and inventory management system is going to be fully ready to go. It's a lot of fun once it all comes together. All right. Let's begin with step 1, buying and setting up your hosting and domain name.
All right, to purchase the best hosting, just go to smartwpstudio.com/hosting. This will take you to Hostinger, which is one of the most popular hosting platforms in the world. And personally, I use Hostinger myself, so I can vouch for it. Now, if you scroll down a bit, you'll see 3 different hosting plans. Let's start with the premium plan. This is the most affordable plan to get started. It costs just $2.99 per month, and with this plan, you can create up to 3 websites, get 20 gigabytes of SSD storage, a free business email, a free domain for 1 year, and many other great features. Next, there's the business plan, probably the most popular one on Hostinger. It costs $3.99 per month, and here you can host up to 50 websites with 50 gigabytes of NVMe storage, which is 10 to 25 times faster than regular SSDs. You also get a free business email, a free domain, and a bunch of other useful features. And finally, if you need a bit more security and resources, there's the Cloud Startup Plan. It starts at $7.99 per month, and with it, you can host up to 100 websites, get 100 gigabytes of NVMe storage, a free business email, a free domain, and many more powerful features. All right, now scroll down a little more, and here you can explore all the other features included with each plan. And once you decide which plan is right for you, just click on Choose Plan to make your purchase.
All right, so once you picked your plan, you'll be redirected to the checkout page. Now, this is where you need to select your hosting period, basically how many months you want to sign up for. Now, look, if you want that free domain we talked about, you've got to choose either the 12, 24, or 48-month option. Honestly, the longer the duration, the bigger the discount you're going to get. So just select whichever one works best for your budget. Down here, you can see your cart summary. It shows exactly what you're getting and the final subtotal. Everything looks good? Great. Let's click Continue. Now, you'll need to create your Hostinger account. You can make it quick by using Google or GitHub, or if you prefer, just pop in your email and password and hit register. Next up, billing. Just submit your details here, your name, country, phone number, and address. Once that's all filled out, go ahead and click Continue again. Finally, the payment. You've got a lot of options here. Credit card, PayPal, Google Pay. They even support Alipay and CoinGate if you want to pay with crypto. I'm going to go with credit card for this one. I'll just enter my card details real quick and then click Submit Payment. And there we go. Once the payment clears, you'll land right on the Hostinger onboarding page. They're going to ask you a few quick questions here just to get everything tailored to your needs. So, who is this website for? You can select option 1, myself or my business, or option 2, someone else. For now, I'll just click on Skip. Do you want to create or migrate a website? I'll select Create a Website and click on Next. How do you want to build your website? I'm just going to click on Empty PHP/HTML website. Now, enter your preferred domain name here to claim your free domain. As you can see, my domain is available, so I'll select it. If your domain name is not available, just try with a different name. Now, click on Next. Now, select your country and submit your personal or company organization details, and click on Next Step. Now, enter your contact details here for your personal or company contact information, and click on Finish Registration.
Now, here you have to choose your server location. Look, make sure you choose the server location close to your audience. In this case, your audience will get high speed for fast access to your website. So choose the closest server location to your audience, and now click on Next. Now it's initializing the setup and preparing your dashboard. Done! This is your Hostinger dashboard. You can see how clean, modern, and user-friendly it is. Now, you have to verify your email address to complete the hosting and domain registration. Go to the email you used to register with Hostinger. You can see 2 emails, one for Hostinger and another for domain registration verification. Open any one of the emails and click on Verify Email. And it's now verified. Now, go to the next email and click on Verify Email. Now, that email verification is completed. We have done it all. Your hosting and domain are now ready to use.
All right. Now, the hosting and domain setup is completed, so we'll move on to step 2. In this step, we'll get the ultimate point of sale software. To get this software, go to smartwpstudio.com/ultimatepos. This is one of the most popular and powerful POS and inventory software in the market right now. This software is suitable for any small to large scale business. This software has over 6,500 plus sales with a 4.33 rating, which is outstanding. This software costs $79 as a one-time payment. To purchase the software, I click on Add to Cart, then click on Go to Checkout. Now I have to create an account. I can create an account with Google, Apple, or Facebook. I will create an account using email. So I entered my first name, last name, email, and password. Then I click on Create Account and Continue. Now submit your billing information and click on Save and Continue. Select a payment method. You can pay with credit card or PayPal. I select credit card, enter the card details, and click on Pay Securely. Now, after the payment is completed, you will be redirected to the download page. Here, click on Download, click on All Files and Documentation to download all files, and also download the purchase code. You can see I have downloaded the UltimatePOS zip files and the purchase key in my download folder.
All right, let's move on to step 3. In this step, we'll install UltimatePOS on Hostinger.
Now we have to upload the file to our Hostinger file manager to install it. So go back to the Hostinger dashboard, click on File Manager, and open the public_HTML folder. Now go back to the download folder where you downloaded the UltimatePOS software zip file and license. Simply drag and drop the zip file into the Hostinger file manager. Now the file upload has started. It may take some time depending on your internet speed. Now we need to extract the zip file. Right-click on the file, click on Extract, enter a folder name, and click on Extract. Now open the Files folder, open the Code Canyon folder, open the UltimatePOS folder. Now we need to move all these files under the public_HTML folder. Press and hold Ctrl, then press A to select all files. Click on the Move icon. Now keep double-clicking on the double dot until you reach the public_HTML folder. Click on Move to move all files into the public_HTML folder. Now delete the zip file and the Files folder.
Now open a new tab and type your domain name to start the software installation process. Everything's fine. Now click on Next Step. Scroll down and click on I agree. Let's go. Now give your application name and application title. Now we need license details to install the POS software. Go back to your download folder and open the purchase code PDF you downloaded from Code Canyon. Now copy and paste the Envato username, and again, copy and paste the Envato purchase code. Scroll down. Now we need database details. The database is where all our information like products, users, reports, and everything will be stored. Now go back to your Hostinger dashboard, scroll down and click on Databases, then Management. Enter the database name, database username, and enter a database password. Make sure the password contains an uppercase letter, lowercase letter, number, and a special character. And click on Create. Now our database is created. It's very simple. Now simply copy the database name and paste it in the database name input. For database host, type localhost here. Go back to the Hostinger database page and copy the MySQL user and paste it into the database username. And now type your database password here. We will set up the email configuration later. In the default from address, simply type info@yourdomain.com and hit install. Now the application is asking for help. You need to create a .env file and save the code below in that file. Go back to your file manager in Hostinger, click on New File, enter .env here, and click on Create. Now the .env file is created. Go back to the installation page and copy all the code. Back to the .env file again, paste all the code here, and click on the Save icon. Now come back to the installation page again and hit Install. Boom! Your point of sale application is successfully installed.
We have successfully installed our point of sale software and we're almost ready to go live. In step 4, we'll complete the initial business setup and create our admin account in the point of sale system to operate our business. All right, let's move on to step 4.
Start by registering your business here. Click on the Here link. Now you have to register your business by providing some information to get started. Type your business name, start date, currency, business contact number, country, state, city, zip code, landmark, select your time zone, and click Next. Now enter your tax name and tax number, select your financial year start month, and select your stock accounting method. You can select FIFO or LIFO, and then click on Next. Now enter your name prefix, enter your first name, enter your last name, enter a username, enter your email address, enter your password, and enter the password again to confirm. Now click on Register. Now there is a problem after registering our business. You can see the Register button is still showing. That means anybody can create their account on our website and run their business. But we don't want others to use our software, so we will disable the Register option to prevent others from registering. I'll go back to the .env file in the File Manager. Now here you can see the allow_registration value is set to true. Now you have to make it false and update the .env file. Go back to your application and reload. Now you can see the register option is gone. Nobody can register on our website now. Now close the .env file tab. We don't need it anymore. Now enter the username and password and hit login to access your point of sale system. Yes, this is your powerful point of sale ready to operate your business. Here you can see total sales, net cash, invoice due, total purchase, purchase due, expenses, last 30 days sales charts, low stock alerts, and many more, all at a glance.
We've successfully set up our business and created the admin account in the POS system. Now let's move on to step 5, where we'll start using the POS system and learn how it works in real use. This step will help you feel confident using the POS to run your business day to day. Now we're going to explore everything step by step so you can easily operate your business with this point of sale system. All right, let's add a product. To add products, first we need to create a product category. Click on Products, then Categories. Categories help us group similar products together so selling, managing, and reporting become fast and easy. Now click Add, enter category name and category description, then click Save. Let's create a subcategory. Click Add, enter the category name, check Add as Subtaxonomy, select the parent category, and click Save. Great! The subcategory is created. You can add more categories and subcategories using the same method. All right. Now click on Add Products to add a new product. Enter your product name. Leave SKU blank. It will auto-generate. Okay. Select barcode type. Under Unit, select a unit. If you want to add new units, click the plus icon. From the Units menu, you can manage all units. Now select the product brand. You can click the plus icon to add a new brand. From the brand menu, you can manage all brands as well. Next, select the product category and product subcategory. Now choose a business location where this product will be available for sale. Later, I'll show you how to add more locations or warehouses. All right, make sure Manage Stock is enabled. Enter the alert quantity so you'll get low stock alerts on your dashboard. Enter the product description. Now upload your product image. Enable product description, IMEI, or serial number. If you're selling products that need extra details like custom items, smartphones, or electronics with warranties, just enable these options. Okay. If the product is not for selling, simply check Not for Selling. Enter the product weight. For applicable tax, we haven't set it yet. I'll show you how to do that later, so for now, leave it as None. Select product type as single. Enter the default purchase price, excluding tax, and set your profit margin. For example, if you set a 10% margin, the selling price excluding tax will be $1,320, which means you earn $120 profit per unit sold.
Now, upload your product image.
Nice. Now click Save and add opening stock. If you already have this product in stock, enter the quantity here. Otherwise, just click Save to create the product. All right, done. Now open the point of sale page in a new tab to see how the newly added product appears. Enter the cash in hand and click Open Register. You'll see the product listed, but the stock may show 0 or out of stock. That's normal. To update this, go back to the products page. Click the Action button for the product you want to update. Select Add or Edit Opening Stock, then enter the remaining quantity. You can also add the date and any notes if needed. Finally, click Save to update the stock. Now go back to the point of sale page and reload it. Click on the product, and in the description box, you can add the product IMEI, serial number, or any other info. Then click Close. Everything is working fine.
Next, close the POS page and go back to the products page. Now we're going to add variable products. Variations are different versions of the same product like size, color, or model. Each variation can have its own price, stock, or SKU, so you can sell one product in multiple options. All right. Click on Variations, then click Add. Enter the variation name, for example, color. Click the plus icon to add more value rows. Now enter variation values like black, red, and white. Then click Save. Nice! Your color variation is now created. You can add more variations such as size or storage the same way. All right. Next, click Add Product to create a new product. Enter the product name. You can leave the SKU blank if you want it to auto-generate. Select the unit, then select the brand. If the brand is not available, you can create a new one. Okay. Now select the category and subcategory and set the alert quantity for low stock. Enter the product description and upload a product image. Enable product description, IMEI, or serial number. Select the product type as variable and choose your preferred SKU format. Now select the variation for this product. We'll choose color, then select the available options like black and white. Leave the SKU empty so it can be auto-generated. Next, enter the default purchase price for each variation, excluding tax. Set the profit margin percentage for each one. The selling price will be calculated automatically. In this example, a 10% margin means you earn 10% profit on each sale. Upload a product image for each variation. Now click Save and add opening stock. Enter the available stock quantity for each variation and click Save. Now open the point of sale page in a new tab. You will see your newly added variation products. You can filter products by category, subcategory, or brand.
Close the POS page. Now let's talk about purchases. This section helps you manage all the products you buy from your suppliers. Your supplier can be an individual or a business, basically anyone you buy products from in bulk and then sell to customers using your POS system. Go to Purchases and click List Purchases. Here, you can see all your previous purchases and manage them easily. Now, click Add to create a new purchase. First, select the supplier you're purchasing from. If the supplier is not listed, just click the plus icon to add a new one. You can also go to Contacts, then open the Suppliers menu in a new tab. From here, you can manage all suppliers or add a new supplier anytime. Now go back to the Add Purchase page and click the plus icon again. Select the supplier type, individual or business. Leave the contact ID empty, it will be auto-generated. Enter the business/supplier name, then add the contact mobile number. Next, enter the email address and click Save. Supplier added. Now, back on the purchase page, the reference number will auto-generate. Enter the purchase date. Next, select the purchase status. Choose Received if you already received the products. Choose Pending if the order is still waiting. Choose Ordered if you just placed the order. Now select the business location or warehouse. This means where the products will be stored once they arrive. Set the payment terms. For example, if you select 3 months, it means you'll complete the payment within 3 months. If you have any files like a PDF, invoice, or image, you can upload them here. Now type the product name you're purchasing. Enter the purchase quantity, meaning how many units you're buying. Here you can see the total amount you need to pay for this purchase. If the supplier gives you any discount, you can add it here. For example, a $150 fixed discount. We'll set up tax settings later. If you want to add notes for this purchase, you can write them here. If there's any shipping cost to bring the products to your inventory, add it here. And if there are any additional expenses, enter the expense name and amount so everything stays tracked properly. All right, now enter the amount paid, select the paid on date. You can also add a payment note if needed. All right, click Save to store the purchase record. Now you can see the purchase has been successfully added. Open the POS page in a new tab. As you can see, the newly added stock is showing correctly. Everything looks good. Now close the POS tab. From the Purchases menu, you can manage all purchases easily anytime. That's it for purchases. Let's move on to the next step. All right. Now go to Sell menu and click All Sales. Here, you can manage all sales made from the POS panel by you or your cashier or salesperson. Currently, we don't have any sales via POS. To see it in action, let's open POS in a new tab and make a sale. If you're selling to a walk-in customer, you can leave it as it is. But if it's a specific customer, click the plus icon to add customer details. If everything looks good, click Save. Now click on the product you want to sell. You can print the invoice and hand it to the customer with the products. Go back to All Sales and reload the page.
Now you can see the sales record we just added. Click on it to see all the details. Nice. Now, let's come back to the point of sale screen. From here, the owner or cashier can add products, create sales, apply discounts, select customers, and complete payments easily. All right, moving on to stock transfer. Here, you can manage stock transfers if you have multiple warehouses or business locations. First, let's add your business location or warehouse. Go to Settings, Business Locations in a new tab, click Add, enter your business location info, and click Save. Now we have 2 business locations. You can add more the same way if you operate multiple warehouses. Go back to the POS screen, select the newly added location. Here, there are no products under this location yet. Go back to Stock Transfer and click Add. Select Stock Transfer Status, Location From, and Location To. Type the product name you want to transfer, enter the quantity, add any shipping charges or notes if needed. Quick Save. All right, stock transfer is completed. Go back to the POS screen and reload the page. The product is still not showing. That's because we haven't added this location to the product yet, so the system doesn't know where it's available for sale. Go back to Products, edit the product, and under Business Locations, add the new location. Update the product. Now back to POS, change the location, and great! The products are now showing correctly for the selected location. Next, stock adjustment. If you have damaged, missing, or miscounted products, use stock adjustment to correct the quantity. It helps fix stock changes from damage, theft, returns, free samples, or manual entry mistakes. Click Add to create a new adjustment. Select Location, Adjustment Date, and Adjustment Type, normal or abnormal. Type the product name, enter adjustment quantity, total amount recovered if any, and a reason note. Click Save. Done. All right, let's move on to expenses. Here you can manage all of your business expenses, things like shop rent, electricity, water bill, internet, cleaning, and more. Okay, to add a new expense, just click Add. First, select the business location. Then choose an expense category. By the way, you can manage all your categories from the Expense Categories menu. If this expense is related to a customer, you can select the customer here. Otherwise, just leave it empty.
Now enter the total expense amount, add a short expense note, and if everything looks good, click Save. Nice. You can follow the same steps to add more expenses anytime. All right, now let's move to reports. Here you can see all your business reports at a glance: profit and loss, inventory, sales, purchases, everything. And yeah, you can also filter reports using different options to get exactly what you need. Okay, next, let's move on to notification templates. From here, you can customize notification messages to match your business style and requirements. Now let's set up tax rates. Go to Settings, Tax Rates. Click Add to create a new tax rate. Enter your tax information, and then click Save. Cool. Now let's add a product and see how tax works. Select the applicable tax, enter the purchase price excluding tax, and you'll instantly see the price including tax. That's it. Super simple. All right, moving on. Let's open Business Settings. Here you can set your business name, start date, default profit percent, and many other important options. Just update things based on your business needs. Now this part is important. If you sell products with expiry dates, like medicine, food, or beverages, enable product expiry. Choose Stop Selling End Days Before Expiry. For example, if you enter 5, the product will stop selling 5 days before expiry. Simple, but very powerful. Okay, go to Display Screen Settings, enable Customer Display Screen, enter a heading, and click Save. Now open the Customer Display on a second screen. This lets customers see their order in real time, items, totals, and payments, which makes checkout more professional and trustworthy. All right, last part. Let's set up email settings. To send transaction emails, we need SMTP details. Go to your Hostinger cPanel, click Free Business Email, and create a new mailbox. Enter the email name, set a password, and click Create. All right, now click on Recommended Apps and then click on Server Settings. Here, we need the outgoing server SMTP details. So first, copy the SMTP host and paste it into the host field. Next, copy the port number and paste it into the port field. For encryption,
select SSL. Now, in the username field, enter your email address. Enter your email password here as well. For from address, I'm entering no-reply at wppuzzle.com. Then enter the from name. You can use your business name here. Now, when I click on Send Test Email, you'll notice I'm getting an error. That's because our email address and from address are different. So let's fix that quickly. I'll enter the same email address in the from address field. All right, now click Send Test Email again. Nice! Now it's working perfectly.